Hi everyone! In this video, I'm going to take you inside a match factory that's over 100 years old. The last one of its kind in all of Southeast Asia. It's located in Kota Bharu, a small town in the state of Kelantan, Malaysia, and it's a piece of living industrial history that's still operating today. We're going to explore how this century-old factory continues to produce matches, step by step. From cutting the wood, shaping each stick, adding the chemical coating, all the way to the final packaging. It's a fascinating process, and you'll see how traditional craftsmanship and old-school machines are still keeping this heritage alive. Let's dive in. The elderly man you see in the picture is the owner of this match factory. He told me that most of their materials and chemicals now have to be imported because you simply can't buy them locally anymore. He also shared that running this factory isn't cheap. The cost keeps going up, especially with the Malaysian ringgit being much weaker than the US dollar. Everything becomes a lot more expensive. Still, despite all the challenges, he said that, if possible, he hopes this factory can continue for another 100 years. It's not just a business to him. It's a legacy he wants to keep alive. Now, let's take a look at how the matches are made. Everything starts with the most important material, the wood. The factory usually uses softwood, such as poplar. First, the wood is fed into a large machine that slices it into thin sheets. Then those sheets are cut again into tiny sticks. These will eventually become the matchsticks we all use. The wooden sticks are then dried in a drying chamber to remove moisture. Dry sticks burn better and won't fail when you try to light them. Next, the chemical mixture for the match heads is brought together with the wooden sticks. A machine precisely dips the tip of each stick into the mixture, allowing the chemicals to coat and bond firmly onto the wood. This is the moment when the match head and the stick become one, the classic matchstick shape we all recognize. Once the matchsticks are ready, the next stage is making the boxes. And interestingly, this part also involves several different machines working together. One of the machines is designed specifically to shape the matchboxes using a special type of wood, something you don't usually see anymore in modern factories. Then there are other machines that fold the box, form the structure, and apply the printed labels onto each piece. Every machine plays its own role, making sure every matchbox comes out sturdy, uniform, and ready to be packed. And aside from that, they also have a dedicated machine just for printing their brand name onto every matchbox. This machine stamps the logo clearly and consistently, making sure every box carries the factory's identity before it goes out to the market. And finally, once everything is checked and packed, the finished matchboxes are bundled up and prepared for shipping. From this small factory in Kota Bharu, the matches are sent out to customers all across Asia. It's amazing to think that a century-old factory using traditional machines and craftsmanship is still supplying matches to so many places today.